Mystic. That is delicious. Delicious. Oh gosh. Oh. What am I gonna do with what cards? This one. All right, I'm gonna get myself tuned in here and get started because I want to do all signs. Just a moment. This deck. Okay, so this is the way it's going to work. Okay, so hey, Alicia. How are you? Energy, comma, no particular order. Just That's good. I'm glad. Glad you're busy. I'm doing all signs. Get out of the way. Get out. Alicia, what a crazy time it is. A lot of crazy changes around here. Anyway, I'm going to do all signs in no particular order. Do it as quickly as I can because I have a lot to do today. But I did want to get on. And I will do personal readings, focus readings also. But I don't know. We'll just play it by ear. While I have a little bit of time, I'm going to go on. So we have the moon in Capricorn, waning moon, still beautiful, powerful energy. I hope everybody's connecting with the energy of the moon, getting out under the moon, howling under the moon, howling in general in a good way. So I am going to throw... Are you here for a reading, Alicia, or do you want to come back in a little while? If you want a reading, you can come back in a little while. If you're busy right now, check back in. Mystic, we're going to do all signs, and I'm going to get started here because I don't know how much time I have from my perspective. So... we will start this. Okay, do you want it now or do you want to come back? Because if you want it now, I'll do it now. But if you want to come back, you can too. Okay, it's up to you. Clear, 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 clear. Because I haven't started yet. Hey, kitty. Oh, okay. I thought you were probably busy too. Do you have a question, a focus? If you have a focus, go ahead. Oh, general. I love that word, general. General. Just in general. I'm going to get some more coffee. All right, here we go. We have the energy of the Capricorn moon. No, I don't believe that. But if you are good, it feels good. All right, messages, guidance, clarity, information, cues, and knowledge. Alicia. Okay, if you do come into the chat, stick around. I'm going to do all signs. And there's not going to be any particular order for those all signs. So we can use your sun sign and see what the general energy is for the weekend, moving into the weekend. Right now I'm going to do a focus reading before I get started with that for Alicia. Alicia, Alicia, Alicia. Alicia, are you there? This week on Wednesday, the day that I did the last live stream, I received an order for Mark's new path, you know, the things we're doing. 12, let me just give you a mental picture of how much stuff came. 1,200 pounds of freight. I you know, as a minimalist, that's a lot of things. I have just organized my whole living space and even gotten rid of more and more things, and now I have all this. It's so crazy. Here's the energy of strength, a Leo, and the energy of strength. Here we go, Alicia, Alicia, Alicia. Energy, guidance, clarity, information, cues, and knowledge. Pisces. Pisces. Messages, King of Diamonds. Four of Spades. Messages, guidance, clarity, information. General energy, what's going on around Alicia? Who's around? What's around? So this card came out when I was beginning to connect with you, Strength. It's a Leo energy as far as sun signs, but it's an energy of being strong, and that's you taming the lion there. I believe you're feeling pretty strong today. It's not, it's a good energy. The energy of the second card is a Libra. So I feel like this is a positive feeling about an air sign, Libra. It's also a good omen, fertility, growth. Wow, the Tower. So there's some change maybe this weekend or going into next week sometime with this waning. It could happen during the Capricorn moon. We've been in a fire moon, Sagittarius, and we moved into Capricorn, I believe, going by memory. Could be that this waning moon brings some more changes around strength, and it would be good if it happened, you know, because this is the energy of fertility, growth, good omens. This is another positive card that is the energy of strength. So neither of these cards with the Tower speak to anything like, you know, in a negative change light. It's something that may be just a little bit surprising around, you know, news or information. Here's the energy of the Aries, the Magician. Could also be that there's some general energy around the sun sign Aries, but it's also an omen about if the Tower is around change or news with regards to an air sign, you have all the tools and you'll move right on through it. Again, we have a general energy of air, so this speaks to multiple air signs. Hey, Bob Stress, I'm going to do a video for you in the morning and send it to you Saturday morning. I do want to text you too later today, Bob Stress, about our new path here at home. I will. So this is the energy of Gemini, Aquarius, Libra. So we have multiple air signs showing up around Alicia. There's strength, good omens, change, and Aries. The energy for the weekend right now, Karma and Fate, is, you know, a younger air sign. I made that, honey, that coffee that's in there, I just made that 10 past 8, so it's fresh.
Thank you.
Welcome. Next, we have the energy of health, focused, being tired, needing rest. It could also be health and well-being around younger air sign being tired, needing rest. It could be anybody here. Next, we have the energy of the Two of Wands, at least two things, two news, information, things that are missing from your life. The unknown variable is money's not moving as quickly as you would like it to. So there are still things, Alicia, that you are waiting to hear about in regards to money or outcomes financially that you don't have any. There's not going to be any news right now for sure. It's at a standstill. Next, the last card will be the energy of the World. which can be a Scorpio, but it's also the energy of moving to a new phase, a new cycle. This is the Two of Cups, fated love with air, and a Libra. So there is fated love all around you, always related to Libras in general. And let's see what else we get. Welcome to you guys. I will do all signs today. So if you're here and you want me to do your sign first, just stick around. Right now, I'm doing a reading for Alicia before I even get started here. And box stress, like I said, I do hope you have a few minutes to talk this weekend sometime. And I have been focusing on your energy the last 2 evenings for Bob Stress. Career stuff, messages, or just energy, really. Alicia, Pisces, King of Diamonds. Tending to your garden. So look how you're showing up, Alicia. This is nice. So you're strong enough, you definitely have the strength under control, and you're tending to your garden. There's no stress around, there's no immediate stress or toil around your life in general. That's a good energy. So this is the energy of some baggage around a Libra. We already know you have that. There's change possible around baggage. This is the energy of the Emperor, which is the energy of an Aries. So we have a strong energy of an Aries showing up, and the Tower is with the Aries. So there could absolutely be something that changes around the dynamic of any relationships you have with an Aries, or this could be how you're feeling yourself, because this card is sitting to your left, and it could be that you are feeling fiery. You do connect with the energy of Aries sometimes around yourself, but it does feel like a separate person. This is somebody that you know. This is the Three of Cups, clarifying with the energy of fire and Aries. Next we have the energy of the King of Wands. So this is the energy of some fire signs that may be in your life that do have, some air signs in your life that do have fire signs around them. Or, I don't know, it does, yeah. So someone that you have a connection with that's an air sign may have some baggage or connections around a fire sign. That's what I heard. Okay, necessary changes in the karma and fate around the younger air sign. That would be Minnie. So things are kind of changing. Something's changing around Minnie right now. The energy of the Ten of Swords. So this is just being exhausted, having a lot on your plate, and a lot of swords in your back, but you're handling it all, and it's exhausting you, though. It could be you or anybody here. The energy of listen to your inner voice. Unknown variable is the energy of air. So there's unknown variables around your relationships outside of the home with air signs. That's all. We know that. Okay. And then the energy of your family. Beautiful, beautiful family there. I want to point this out, Alicia, is that we start out with this Seven of Pentacles here, tending to your garden, and we end with the Ten of Cups. These are two beautiful things. This is about the same thing. You come in tending to your garden, taking care of the stuff and everything you have in your family, your dynamic, the things that you value, and moving ahead. It's very beautiful. The Ten of Cups. Everybody that is in that lucky family, Seven of Pentacles energy around you is happy to be there, and they are very grateful. So that's a beautiful message. All right, let me throw a few destiny cards. Do you have any questions, Alicia, before I throw a few destiny cards and then go on? Basically, we have all air and fire signs around you. Air and fire, okay? That's what I'm picking up on, air and fire, tending your garden, dealing with Aries, possible Leo, Sagittarius, baggage around relationships with Libras and all air. There's Libra showing up everywhere. Necessary changes around something going on with Minnie. There will be some changes there. The energy of something that could be changing with the waning moon this weekend around an Aries, specifically the Tower. And what else? Alicia. What's what about? Oh, about the Tower. Well, the Tower clarifying card is the Emperor. So the Emperor could be you, literally, because the Emperor connects with wisdom. It also connects with fire, and it connects with the energy of fire, specifically in Aries. And you connect yourself with that. So it could literally be you, you know, your wisdom, being some necessary changes around that. But it could also literally be some change around a relationship that you have with an Aries specifically, or that you may be thinking about having with an Aries specifically. And I have to say, it could be all fire signs, because this card is here, and these two cards in this spot in position 4 tell me that these are the 6 possibilities of people that are around you in personal relationships, professional relationships, new, old, in-between relationships, and they are Gemini, Aquarius, Libra, and Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. These are the people that I see around your energy that connect with all of these circumstances here. Alicia. Okay, so the energy of this is strong. The 8 of Spades is a card of fate and showing up, a hard worker. You've been working hard. This is the card of showing up, working hard. It's a fated energy, knowing what you want, you know, putting in the effort. Next, we have the 7. So this is clear. If you look at the energy of the Empress, this could be considered a statement of you know, how you guys really feel about each other. It's a very, when you guys are together, it's a delicious energy of growth. Feels really good, okay? But there's baggage around it, and then there's the energy of, you know, people getting tangled up, you know, expecting more than they're going to get. Now that could be from both ways. And when I say expecting more than they're going to get, I mean strings. You know, you see somebody, it's just so delicious and wonderful, and you have such an experience, and then, you know, that's that. But then you know, there's like, you got a hook in there. You're trying to reel them. You want more, or they want more. And sometimes that can happen right now, and sometimes it can't. This is the energy of just be happy for that delicious time, cake by the ocean energy. The 9 of clubs with the Tower and the energy of the Emperor. I don't like that. It could be that, you know, I don't know. It could be a lot of things. Okay. Wow. Okay, I'm glad I didn't say that. Okay, there you are. That's so clear. Okay, so remember, I just got through saying to you that these are the 6 energies that are around you and in your life that I'm connecting with, air and fire. And then the clarifier is, this is you, the King of Diamonds. So yes, this is a clarifier from my guides. Those are the people that I'm talking about. Suki. Karma and fate. Oh wow, another 8. So you got a lot of power. Don't burn bridges. You know, keep things, you know, you make a bad enemy. I know, Alicia, but don't burn any bridges. Keep yourself under control there. So take care of your health. This is an energy that says, you know, you need to take better care of your physical self right now. There's always big money possible around you, Alicia. The energy of you, the King of Clubs and the unknown variable, very strong. This non-movement around money and finances is not forever. You have this card as the clarifier around your money not moving. The King of Clubs. So this is you as the King of Diamonds, and you're connecting with the King of Clubs. You're going to be moving this through. It's not a long-term thing. Hi, Jillian. No, I haven't. I'm getting ready to start right now. And then we have the King of Spades in front of you. Beautiful energy. I don't know. Is there something in particular you're looking for with the energy of the Tower for me to tell you about? So it's around work. That's what I'm going to tell you, that the Tower is about work. Okay, let me just get a little more information. All right, one more layer and that's it. All right, so you wanted clarity around the Tower, what I'm picking up on. Okay, so this could be literally somebody that's in your life that is the Emperor, the boss, the person that's supposed to have some wisdom. It can be an Aries, but there's some change around circumstances with work. That's what I'm picking up. And it's in position 3, Alicia. So I don't see it as an ending. That's not what I'm seeing at all. Position 3 is not a position that with these cards that I'm picking up an ending. This is disappointment. This is hard work. This is your card, absolutely. The 10 of Spades. This is the energy of stubbornness. You both have it. This is a dynamic between you and your employer, and this is things that you know, you don't know or they don't know about you. So I don't know if you've been having a hectic week or if you are moving into having a hectic week with the energy of your work, but it's nothing that you can't handle. I think I did all these down here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me just see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, here we go. Oh, okay, here we go. Oh, so let's talk about it. Did I use 2 decks? I am so squirrely. I tell you what, I am real squirrely. Okay, so let me just say, this is a clear message about the new boss. It literally could be, you know, this person, whatever their pronouns are, is absolutely going to be as big a as the last one. And it could be that, you know, there's a lot of hard work. You're going to be proving yourself to them, but there's still an energy of stubbornness. There's an energy of this person being very having a lot of wisdom and passion around the job that they're doing. So, you know, all you have to do, let me say this to you, if all of these cards, and they do feel like that's what I'm hearing, if all of these cards connect to the new person that you are going to be meeting next week, the new Emperor, the only card that connects with you absolutely is this card, the 10 of Spades. And this covers all of this up, Alicia. So whether this person is a, you know, somebody who doesn't tell you really what they're thinking, the same kind of a, you know, schmeary energy that you've been dealing with at this place you're connected with financially for your money. It could be that, but you cover it all. I mean, it's all going to, going in, this person knows Alicia shows up. Alicia's is, you know, unmatched. This covers them. They've been informed. They know that you got it going on and you are the person that gets things done and and that is in your corner, whether they are, you know, the same or just a variety of that. Give me some guidance about that. Do you have any questions? What is the guidance for Alicia? Okay, so thank you. I gotta get going here in a minute. Okay, so here's your message that I feel like I'm gonna read it right now. Regain your focus. Okay, so this is about exactly what we're talking about now. So apply these words to that. Okay, about your job, your boss, the connection, who they are, yada yada, in a positive. And not in an adversarial way, but in a working together way. Regain your focus. Trivial life matters are distracting you from your goals. Archangel Metatron, I don't know, and I are here to help you stay grounded. Okay, so this means to me to tell you, don't go in trying to piss everybody off just because you know what you're doing and they know you know what you're doing. Just, you know, be sweet, Alicia. You may get more than you ever expected. All right, that's it, Alicia. I gotta finish. I need to start this all signs thing. Okay? Thank you for donating to my channel. Think about that 1,200 pound number. Can you imagine how many boxes that is, Alicia? And these are not things that you take out of the box and put away and then they're, no. These things are waiting to be used. Liquid. It's unreal. I mean, I'm glad we got all the stuff. I'm not being critical about that, but I was so overwhelmed by the volumes. Mark and I both were like, what? The guy comes, he's got a huge pallet in the big delivery truck for all of our supplies on our new journey here, our new path. Which is peritoneal home dialysis. Oh, I'm not, the Two of Diamonds, what about him? If he shows up, it'll be a miracle. That's what about him. He's, I would just, you know, that guy is, what he is very involved with what he's doing. And he likes to work with family and people that are established relationships, and you're not even in the area. I just don't even think you need to waste any energy on him. If he's the Aries that has any connection to the Tower, have at it, but I wouldn't put anything there. I didn't hear anything there, so. I send you some hugs, Alicia. I said to Mark, you know, for the first time, I said, we need a bigger house here than what we have, because, you know, me being a minimalist, I like things all spread out. If you're going to have a lot. Clear, clear, clear. All right, I'm done talking about that. All right, so we are going to start the all signs now. I just did a focus reading, and this is the way it's going to work. I'm going to ask for people to put a sun sign out in the comments, and we will do that. We will connect with that energy for current energy, general, whatever shows up, and then we'll discuss it and talk about it, and then I'll move on to a different sun sign. So that's it. Thank you, Alicia. All right, so if you want to do the weekend energy, moving into the weekend energy for your sun sign, go ahead and put it in the chat right now. I don't know. Cancer. All right, so that will be the first sun sign that I'm going to do. All right, so let's do a energy connection around the sun sign Cancer. All right, Jillian, we're going to throw current energy for the sun sign Cancer beginning today, moving through at least the next 7 days. What may be coming around the energy with the change from the fiery moon to the earthy moon, the sun sign Capricorn. What's going on around the sun sign Cancer? Today is Friday, May the 16th. 2025. You okay, Barney? Messages, guidance, clarity, information, cues, and knowledge. Here we go. I'll throw a few tarot cards. And maybe an oracle. Energy, guidance, clarity, information, cues, and knowledge for the sun sign Cancer. 40. We'll start at 41 minutes. 41 minutes. Dum, dum, dum. Here we go. Energy, guidance, clarity, information, cues, and knowledge. Air, energy of air, and fire. All right, here we go. Messages, guidance, clarity, information, cues, and knowledge. Cancer. What are the messages moving forward through the weekend for the sun sign Cancer? We have the Capricorn moon. Energy, guidance, all information. First message for you, Cancer, is the energy of the 10 of Cups. So some of you Cancer sun signs are feeling really loved. And if you're not, you're feeling really separate from your family. It's either one or the other. This energy wants you to feel really loved. I know that all Cancer sun signs are not going to say, oh, I feel so close and great and joyful around people I know love me. But it is a card that says whether you like it or not, you have in your energy connection people who really, if you wanted them to reconnect with you, would. If they're not here now. But if they are here, you know, they really care about you. They are interested in your path. This is a Pisces energy. Some of you sun sign Cancers have Pisces. And some of you who, you need to, if you have difficulties in your relationships with your family dynamic, you need to change how you're looking at things, okay? The energy of the 3 of Cups. So this is a clarifier for the first cards, Cancer. It's an energy that says you have at least 3 people. At least 3. that are always on your mind, always connected energetically around you, people that you may need to change your perspective around, you may have really super loving connections with. This is all very Cancer-y energy here. It's all cups energy, and it's all about Cancer and who and what and why they're connecting right now. Now in position 4, here we go. I already felt the change. This is the energy of the Two of Swords. So it's clear that some Cancers have blocked energy around relationships that they really cared about, that they love, people that they love, that they would consider family, whether they're blood or not. There's a blocked energy. There's something that has to happen before all of the things I talked about just a few moments ago can happen again or ever. There's a stalemate. The Two of Swords is one of the strongest energies that, for me, connects with something's blocked, and until something happens, it's not going to change. Something's blocked. Then we have another two. So we have two energies here that connect with the energy of two. This is the first one, the energy of a stalemate, something that's blocked. And then the energy right across is the energy of the Two of Wands. So this tells me that Cancers really would like news and information, and they think that these things that I'm maybe talking about are missing in their life. In other words, you really would like to have things open back up, whether you consciously or unconsciously admit it. You really would like to have a stronger connection with the people that come from your foundation, your base, and it's missing from your life. So the energy of karma and fate is the energy of the 7 rivers of love. So some Cancers have a lot of love available to them, that you may be in relationships right now. It's a beautiful energy. Karma and fate wants love for you, Cancer. Karma and fate wants love, but that's for sure. The energy of your money is going nowhere fast. So this is the energy. You see the dark horse here. You see the energy of the pentacle in front of this person, but it's not moving. It's stuck. So the good news, always look at the good news. That is, this pentacle is not behind you. It is in front of you. And even though this horse is at a dead stop, you're still going to get by, okay? So keep showing up is the message here, okay? That's what you have to do. There's no other choice. Then we have an offer. Now, this can certainly be around money, jobs, opportunity, making those pentacles move again, the opportunity of somebody new in your life, or some type of a relationship, new, old, or in between, opening up. This is absolutely that. The unknown variable is justice. So if you are a Cancer and you have an air sign, specifically a Libra, or you're waiting on decisions and outcomes that are being made by somebody else that involve paperwork or balancing the scales, there is news coming. Absolutely. When is it coming? I'm not sure. But it's in the unknown variable, which makes me think I can't put a time on it. Absolutely. Unknown variables are unknown variables. Okay, so the last card is the energy of you want to know when the energy is going to shift around your money and offers and love and unblocking things. Yeah, well, that's true. Absolutely. Makes logical sense. But I don't have any answer for that with this and with these cards. All right, let us give you one layer of destiny and then an oracle, and that will be the weekend energy. So what do I see moving into the weekend for the sun sign Cancer, and possibly out as far as the next 7 days? I see no change. No change in circumstances connected around your finances and your bottom line, unless you make some drastic shift or someone else makes a drastic shift in how they're looking at the way things are and what they want. There's absolutely offers in front of you. There's fair and balanced outcomes around your money that will happen. There are relationships in your life, Cancer, that you still look as missing in your life. But there are roadblocks to those relationships. You have at least 3 people around you that if you called out to them, they would be available to, in a pinch, help you. And let's throw one layer of destiny. That's the weekend. Okay, so go to work, Cancer. Be more of a workaholic. Show up, even when, you know, find things to do. This card is the card of success with hard work. And it shows up with another 10. So, yeah. This would be somebody that's the energy of a water sign, Pisces, that's having, no. It's indecision and worry, the 9 of hearts. Okay, wait a minute. One layer. Okay, so the first card is about work, and the last card is about when you do go to work, no matter who you're working with, be a team player, even if they are a total idiot in your perspective. The energy of a 9 of diamonds with the 9 of pentacles says you, absolutely tells me that some of you Cancers feel like you got the short end of the stick around some financial circumstances. The energy of the Justice card is tied up with emotional stuff too. So whatever decisions any Cancers may be waiting on or thinking about, there's definitely not a cut and dry energy. There's emotions connected to that. The energy of the offers is definitely here. And if you're interested in offers around love and or money, there are possibilities available for you. Okay, Mystic, we'll do you next. Let us do a Cancer Angel Oracle, please. I'd like to receive the card. Maybe I'm not going to. All right, that's okay. Cancer, Cancer, Cancer. All right. Angels of healing are with you. A time of healing is about to bless your life. Accept Archangel Raphael's emerald green light while I enhance your strength. Connect with healing, Cancer. Connect with healing. Emotional, spiritual, physical, everything. Connect with healing, releasing, letting go, and moving forward. All right, that's it. So we did the energy of Cancer. You're welcome. Cancer ends at 51:32. 51:32. Did I spell it wrong? Yeah, oh well, too bad. Uppercase 1. All right, we are going to do, as soon as I get the deck back in order, the energy of the Sagittarius for the weekend. Sagittarius, what will be the energy? Sagittarius has been in a fiery energy with the waning moon for only 3 days, 3 24-hour periods. And now the moon is moving into an earthy energy. So let's see what the energy speaks to for the fire sign Sagittarius. I'm going to put the deck back together and then we'll put a timestamp down there, so I'll have it when I get the heck out of here. And I will put timestamps in the next to the sun signs labels there, so people can come back and watch it. I hope you will. I haven't had as much time to devote for my channel as I'd like to do videos, guys. It's because my life has been amped up with additional things, and I'm grateful for all of them, but they are definitely taking some time to work in, so we'll get it. So anyway, so here we go. We're going to do the sun sign Sagittarius. Clear, clear, clear. For moving forward through the weekend. We'll start at 54 minutes flat. Okay, will I be able to find that? 54 minutes, Sagittarius. Okay, here we go, Mystic. We're going to do general focused energy around the fire sign Sagittarius. For the weekend, this card's jumping out. More money. More family power with money. More people around in the family that may have a windfall. You may have a windfall with them. Better energy around the material. That's on the outside. We put that card back in the deck. Sagittarius, here we go. Sagittarius. First message is the Emperor. So if you are a Sagittarius and you have another fire sign in your life, another Sagittarius, an Aries, a Leo, they're here. This is also the energy of wisdom. This could be you right now grounding and getting a little more wise and calm with the energy of this earthy moon. Having more wisdom is here. Wow, you got the Tower too. Okay, so have some wisdom while things are changing. This is in position 2. Sagittarius. So this is an energy of expect some change. You may be, hi Michelle, hi. You may be, yeah, Michelle, if you want us to do your sun sign next, just hang around and I'll ask, and then we'll throw general energy for the weekend for that. But right now we're doing Sagittarius. So what I'll say is Sagittarius will have some changes ahead of them. And this energy will certainly be fresh for the next 7 days or so. There's definitely things that are changing and shifting. Still connecting with the energy of the moon, and it could be around deals, connections, relationships. Let's see what else we get. So it is going to be an energy of things that are changing that you have an emotional connection with, okay? This could be something that's old that you've been dealing with, Sagittarius, for some time with another fire sign. It could be with any energy, but certainly with another fire sign. And it has baggage. In other words, you have some good and bad or all good. Definitely baggage. This can absolutely be any sun sign that you are looking at, fiery you with some wisdom around a relationship that you're dealing with right now, where you're looking back at it instead of looking forward with it. Whether you're moving forward, whether you're in it right now, you're still focused on something from the history of this relationship. So some of you Sagittarius could be in relationships right now that you're moving forward with, but you're dealing with something in that relationship that you're looking back at. You're going, oh shit, or oh crap, I'm not thrilled with this. And it connects strongly for some Sagittarius with another fire sign, but it doesn't have to be. It can just be you having the wisdom to look back at what's happening in your life right now with any sun sign and saying, oh man, we went through it, or we still are, or I don't like it, or I'm going to go on. Here's an energy of justice. This literally can be some of you Sagittarius dealing with a separation that involves paperwork. But this can also be the baggage or some circumstance separate that you're waiting for news on. It can also be that some of you are dealing with a Libra the energy of a Libra, an air sign Libra, changes around a relationship energy dynamic with an air sign Libra. Here's an earth sign, a Taurus, a Capricorn, a Virgo. So if you are a Sagittarius and you have a relationship with the energy of an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Libra, the tower could certainly be connected with that, and there could be baggage. So basically everybody's showing up here, Sagittarius. It could be Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. It could be another fire sign, an Aries, a Sagittarius, a Leo. It could be a Libra, but there's something that you're dealing with right now, Sagittarius, whether it happened last week or 100 years ago, and you're still thinking about it, and there's still stuff to happen. Still changes are coming. And if they do involve any type of paperwork, there is paperwork in the mix. The karma and fate is the energy of the Four of Pentacles, Sagittarius. So the Four of Pentacles can be literally about being a skinflint. In the old days, the Rider-Waite tarot, Four of Pentacles is about the skinflint. But in the newer energy connections with this card, it can also be about retreat and pulling back. So it could be something that's happening with anyone here that's costing you money, that's expensive, that's not what you like in regards to that. But it could also be anything here related to somebody you may be retreating from. You just don't want to deal with it anymore. The energy of, now we have every sun sign possible here. Water, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. So we have earth, air, water, and fire. Sagittarius, we have a lot of possibilities. Now, here's a card I don't want to see. So the tower is related to a stalemate. Okay? So for some of you, Sagittarius, there is a stalemate. It ain't moving. I do not like to see this card ever from this deck for sure, because this is not only a blocked energy, but you see how this kitty cat is hiding behind the stalemate, the blocked energy. They don't want to see it. They don't want to deal with it, and they're more apt to not be doing anything about it. So this could be the person that you're waiting on to do something, or it could be you. And it's anyone's here. We have the energy of earth, air, water, and fire, and there's definitely changes coming around that, and it has an emotional connection. The unknown variable is feeling like you didn't get a fair shake. So this is telling a pretty clear story for whoever it may resonate with in regards to Sagittarius. There's definitely more to come around some connection with earth, air, water, and fire, which somebody, has put a block up, and there's an energy of one or both or everybody involved feeling like they got the short end of the stick. They got hurt. They didn't get what they want. They feel bad about it. And it looks like that energy is moving forward. So if you're a Sagittarius and you're connecting with some of that energy, I would say to you, don't expect any drastic changes right now energetically around that. But the good news is with the tower showing up in position 2, this could be some ongoing circumstance that is trying to get away, because that is definitely a possibility. And the final card from this deck is you do have a good family foundation base and people that are on your side. They support you. They're there for you. So that is the energy that I see. All right, let me, I forgot what I did on the last one. I think I threw another layer of cards, but maybe I just did some destiny. Let me just destiny and then some oracles, because this is a clear message for the sun sign, Sagittarius. It's absolutely speaking to fire signs, earth signs, air signs, especially a Libra, water signs, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, some circumstance where one or both of the parties or groups retreated. There's emotions connected to it. It's definitely something where there could be literally something blocking the somebody involved is just not going to deal with it anymore. So it may never go away until somebody decides to uncross this energy. It just is going to be in this position. Somebody definitely feels like this is the energy of the peacemaker. So there are some peacemakers around. All right, here we go. Sagittarius. So somebody is, let me say this. If you are a Sagittarius and you have another fire sign in your life, especially an Aries, but it could be another Sagittarius or a Leo, you know, it's your way or the highway, or it's their way and the highway. There's a need for a change in perspective. The energy of healing with the Tower. So the Tower can indicate a shift that is going to be positive, a reconnection, a healing. The energy of the King of Clubs, the Jack, the Earth signs, nice. 9, so it is about 8 of Hearts, 9 of Spades, 7 of Hearts, 4 of Spades. All right, so it's absolutely somebody, some Sagittariuses are feeling like they got the short end of the stick around something with a relationship. And as far as people trying to mend fences or healing things, I see definitely a lot of power around the energy of the water signs, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. I see the earth sign trying to really sell it. The air signs are overthinking it. And the fire signs are stubborn and they're not changing their mind. What is a oracle guidance, please, for Sagittarius? Sagittarius. All right, have no fear. Have no fear, Sagittarius. Fear is a trap of the ego. Allow me to use my sword of light to free you from the disquieting feeling holding you back. Wow, beautiful. I affirm that. Beautiful energy there. All right. All right, so we will move on. So the two will end this at 105, 106. So Sagittarius ends at 106, 1 hour, 6 minutes. All right, so is Michelle here? Michelle, Michelle. The hair. Her hair is falling out. That's nice. Okay, so somebody put a sun sign in the chat that they want me to do for weekend energy. Somebody put a sun sign in the chat that I will do the next 7-day energy for, moving through the weekend from today, May 16th, 2025. Capricorn. Okay, so we are going to throw energy for the sun sign Capricorn. Capricorn. Sun sign Capricorn. All right, let me just get the deck. We have done the sun sign Cancer and Sagittarius. We are now getting ready to throw some cards for the Capricorn. See what the general energy. We do have the energy of the Capricorn here already. So we're going to connect with Capricorn. So we'll do Capricorn. Starting at 108. All right, here we go. Let's throw some Capricorn energy. Capricorn energy. What is the energy with this waning Capricorn moon for the Capricorn? What are the messages for the Capricorn? Messages, guidance, clarity, information, cues, and knowledge. What's around the general energy that my guides want to send messages for Capricorn? Capricorn. Capricorn. First card, a Pisces. So for some Capricorn, they have a Pisces in their life right now, or they are looking at things from a if you're a Capricorn and you have never crossed paths with a Pisces, it's certainly a strong message. Right now, you are looking at things in a way that you haven't looked at them before. For some Capricorns who never, have any knowledge about a Pisces around energetically as a person, some of you Capricorns may be in a process right now when you see the video of looking at things in a way that you haven't before, and that would be a good thing. The moon is pulling maybe for you to do that, or maybe you already have been doing it through the fiery moon of the last 2 or 3 days, but it is an energy of, changing perspectives, new ways of thinking and looking at things. It's also a Pisces. Second card is the energy of the Four of Pentacles. So this card in position 2 speaks clearly to Capricorn energy. You guys are focused about the dollars and cents of something, and you guys are Capricorns. You like the shiny things. You like, you don't mind working hard to get them. But this is a card of being focused on you and your future and your balances. The others, I don't really feel the energy here, but it can indicate for some of you Capricorns being in retreat from something to do with the Pisces. It definitely could be. The energy of the Four of Swords in position 3. So some of you Capricorns need to pay more attention. So we have 2 fours, and the meat in the middle is the energy of the Hanged One, the Hanged Man, the watery energy, the Pisces, the energy of perspective shifts. This can also be an energy that is saying that you need to change your perspective around your how you're handling your health and your well-being. You need to dedicate more time for balancing that. 2 fours, you need more balance, more security around your health. You could be feeling insecure about your health right now, or someone else in your life, their health. Could be a Pisces or anybody else. The energy of fire. Some Capricorns have a fire sign connected around them. That would be a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Some of the Capricorns may have somebody that's a fire sign that needs their help because they just need their help. They're either exhausted, tired, or they need support around them. The energy of the Justice card. That is a Libra, but it's also the energy of news about money. If you have been waiting for or are receiving news and decisions around your finances, or you're waiting for that, there's definitely some of that energy being worked on in the universe. Your karma and fate is a beautiful skill set. So a Capricorn, if you're not working, if you've never worked, if you're working now or doing something completely different, whatever it is, you have a good skill set. So remember to believe in yourself, because the minute you start to do something that you connect with, people notice that you are good at it. And that's a positive, you know, that can only bring positive. So your karma and fate is have faith in your abilities because you have them. The energy of the world, a new phase, a new cycle around jobs, work, money, outcomes there, and also a Scorpio. The energy of a Virgo, and these two cards connect, Capricorn, because they say for you to understand that you are moving in a new direction, a new phase. The wheel is turning. Positive energy around the universe carrying you forward around all the things we talked about here. And the energy of protection from your stress. So you do have outlets and people, places, things that can protect you and are protecting you from, you know, absorbing too much of the stress of your life. And the final energy is temperance. Again, a card of protection. It's also an energy of testing the waters, new things, finding balance. A Sagittarius, a Taurus. All right, here we go. Let's throw a few destiny cards. Love. So some of you Capricorns have a really good love connection with the Pisces, or something, you know, something that you are changing your perspective around love and or money is going to be positive. It'll bring a positive outcome. The energy of selling it, the energy of the Three of Hearts, money. All right, let me just get these out here. So moving into next week, the energy is definitely you focusing absolutely on, you know, your financial things that you want more money on, and your insecurities about having enough money, because you are a Capricorn. You want to be covered up in your financial security. Hey, Evie. Oops, sorry. Hey, Evie, how are you? So if you're a Capricorn, by the time 7 days ends, you'll still be thinking about money and finances and paying your bills, making deals, lump sums of money. If you are waiting for something from someone as far as an outcome that involves, especially a fire sign, there is a lump sum of money for some of you. There's definitely an energy of sacrificing, but making deals is here. All right, let's give you a Oracle, Capricorn. 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 There it is right there. You're ready for more. Your career is growing and blossoming. Now is the time to make the changes you have been contemplating. That's the message for the Capricorn. General focus energy moving in the next 7 days. It looks good. Everything connects. Okay, that's it. 116:45. Hey, Evie. All right, if you're in the chat, you're welcome, Jillian. If you're in the chat and you would like to have your general focus, we're going to do sun signs, try to get them all done until I run out of time. I'll just stop when I do run out of time. But if you would like me to do a different sun sign now and you come into the chat, you can put it on into the chat now. I have done a Cancer, Sagittarius, and Capricorn. Cancer, Sagittarius, and Capricorn I have done. So if you come into the chat, what time is it? 9:30. All right, I have a little more time. We've only done 3 sun signs. This is Bluehillt Tarot. I hope you will like and subscribe to the channel if you do come in. And I will post these up. If I don't get them all done, I'll come back later maybe. Thank you, Jillian. I have to see what's going on with... No. If you come into the chat, speak up and put your sun sign and I will... Alright, so I'm just going to do Aries, I suppose. Aries will be the one that I do now. We'll do at 120. Aries. So we'll do Aries. Aries, 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 Aries. Aries, this is going to be for the sun sign Aries. I'm going to throw energy for today, the 16th of May, 2025, moving through the next 6 or 7 days through the weekend. We have the Capricorn moon energy waning. Here we go. Aries, what are the messages for the sun sign Aries? And the timestamp for the Aries is going to be 1:20, 1 hour and 20 minutes. So here we go. Aries, Aries, Aries. First message is the 3 of Cups. So Aries will have friends around this weekend or family. At least 3 people are with them for the weekend, whether they're working home or whatever. The energy of working. It seems like some Aries will be working this weekend, going into the energy. When you see this Aries, whatever you're doing, you're going to be doing it well. People will be saying, wow, you got this. You know what you're doing. Showing up, being the unicorn, manifesting. So Aries, it's a positive weekend for you, whether you're starting something new around a project or some creative endeavor or your job or your friends or your family. Whatever it is you're doing actively, focusing energy on this weekend, people are going to say, wow, you got it under control. This is very positive. Next, we have something that's a separate subject that this energy does not want to leave. It's an energy of something that's a stalemate that you want to overcome, and it looks like, I'm happy to report, some Aries will clear stalemate. So if there's something going on in your life, Aries, that's been blocked and it's a pain in the butt and you've been dealing with it and somebody needs to take action, especially where it is concerned around your job or your family or whatever, there is a good possibility it can clear in the next 7 days. The karma and fate is the world, a new phase, moving to a new phase. Also, it's a Scorpio. The energy of your emotions, the 7 of Cups, making some emotional decisions around fated love. Fated love is around for Aries, okay? So you definitely have something around love going on also. And this is the energy of you showing up as the unknown variable. So I have a clear two separate messages here for Aries. If you are working or dealing with family, separate than from relationships, everybody is happy, and you know, they're seeing you as being very skilled and good at what you're doing. But there's also an energy of the Aries and faded love relationships and connections that have baggage or blocked energy where something needs to happen. And it looks like there is a possibility that that can clear. The Six of Wands says, yes, you can clear it. I'm not saying it's going to be easy, but if you want to, you can. And the energy of your money moving into next week is going nowhere fast. But it's at least showing up as being in front of you and not behind you, Aries. So we do have faded love connections around the Aries that are showing up here with all signs, energies of earth, air, water, or fire, where they've had things that they're stuck. They've been stuck. There's an energy of unsticking them, of moving forward positively with progress. So, is it getting dark in here? I can make the light brighter. All right, there we go. Okay, so that is that. Now let's throw a few destiny cards for Aries, and then we'll wrap this up. Aries. All right. Okay, so the energy of the Aries has got a lot to do with financial and health and well-being, knowing what you want, faded circumstances, the energy of travel, strings attached around love, protection around the victory. So you do have a victory, Aries, around something. It could certainly be around love and or money, but there's also an energy of, squeezing things too tightly, expecting things back when you shouldn't for the Aries. Aries. This one. This is a blessing in disguise. Be patient and have faith that your angels have this situation under control. What will come is far better than you dared to dream. Oh, wow, beautiful. So if you're in a lurch right now around something to do, money, love, health, or relationships, there's an energy of things getting better. Very nice. So that is the end of the Aries reading. 125, 126. Okay, so if nothing else, I've done 4. 4 sun signs, so that's good. I'll take it. Now I am going to throw, since there's no one here asking, I will do one more, and then I maybe wrap it up. Try to come back for Friday night. Scorpio. Okay. So we're going to do, Scorpio. 5 and a 6. Alright, here we go, Scorpio Tarot. Let's see what the energy speaks to for the Scorpio for the next 7 days, beginning today with the energy of the Capricorn waning moon. Scorpio. I think this will be the last sun sign, and then I'll come back this afternoon. I think I'll do an evening session today because I have some things to do right now, and then I can come back and I'll continue the energy. So this will be the last ones. Scorpio, Scorpio, Scorpio. What are the messages for the sun sign Scorpio? Moving forward with the energy of the moon in Capricorn, waning, May 16, 2025. The energy of strength. So they're very strong right now. They're feeling good. They could have a Leo in their life, waiting for news or looking for things that are missing in their life. Have a lot on your plate. So we have a message here for Scorpios. Scorpios are showing up strong, focused, doing what they have to do, staying on top and in control. If you are a Scorpio and you have a Leo sitting right next to you right now, they're here. There's the energy of things that you're looking at in your life this weekend and the next 7 days that will cross your path, your mind, your heart, your soul, around things that are missing in your life that you want. And it's an energy of having a lot in your backpack, a lot to carry, a lot to manage, but you're handling it, and there is protection around. There is the energy of offers around. It could be anything: love, money, life, family. The energy of moving away from something, leaving something behind, putting it on the back burner. So we have two emotions here. Some of you are putting some relationship or connection, whether it's personal or professional or whatever, on the back burner, and you're looking at other offers. But the thing that you're putting on the side is still there. It's not over. It's not gone. You're just separating your energy and looking at something else. So we have a dynamic of multiple things happening to the Scorpio. And this is why. Consequences is your karma and fate. So some of you Scorpios are having trouble, or you're not releasing things from the past, but you're still looking at things from the future. Or you're still holding on to things from the past, but you're trying to also connect with things in the future. It's not going to work. Okay, so what's blocking you right now, Scorpio, is your own choices and emotions around things that you have been dealing with for too long. That's all I'm going to say about that. The energy of your money is not moving as quick as you want it to. There is an energy of hope and inspiration around your money and improving circumstances there. This is also the energy of an air sign, Gemini, Aquarius, Libra. The unknown variable is gobs of money. You do have issues around money and what you want around money. And there could be consequences around money, absolutely. And your final card is the Death card. This is the Scorpio. So this is you and how you're moving forward. So what can I say, Scorpio? What I can say is that you're dealing with baggage, and there's the Tower. It's definitely something with a bigger institution. Some of you may be dealing with some big issues around finances, money, consequences with the energy of earth, air, water, fire. It's here, and some of you may be dealing with it right now, or you may be dealing with it indirectly from somebody that is from your past, or it may be blocking you from connecting with what you want to do in the future. So we definitely have some change ahead. I'm going to say, Scorpio, there is an energy, whether it's happening now or in the next 7 days or ahead even farther. There's definitely an energy of an ending. This is you. This is the Scorpio energy. And in front of us, we have the Scorpio energy with the Death card. There's something that is ending, and we have all the details here. It's definitely connected with love, money, offers, things that are missing in your life, things that you've been carrying, related to choices, decisions around money or love. If you're a Scorpio and you see this, it certainly could be connected with air, earth, for sure, and let's see. Water, yeah. Seven of Diamonds. Also, Scorpios could be dealing with consequences around their health. Take care of your head and neck area. If you are having any issues with migraines or vision or whatever, take care of yourself. You know, that's something that you need to step up and not ignore. Let's see, we'll give you a... Here we go. All right, let's throw, this is the last one I'm going to do, and then I will be back at 4 o'clock today, 4 p.m. I'll set up a new stream, and hope to meet some of you there for an evening, early evening session. Maybe I'll be able to get in touch with Claudia and see if she can come back. You're ready for more. Your career is growing and blossoming. Now is the time to make changes make the changes you have been contemplating. So Scorpio, if you are planning to make some changes or have changes in the mix around professional opportunities or things that are advantageous there, I say now is the time. Okay, so your mouth is on the floor. Hey, what is that name? Raquel Perez. Hi, nice to see you. Be sure that you like and subscribe, and I will see you this afternoon. I hope everybody will come back. And I will do a focus reading. If you come back and donate, hey, hi. What are you donating for? I have to go. So I appreciate you donating. If you want to come back at 4 and see me again, I will be on 2 times today because I have to go out to a doctor's appointment right now, and then I will be back later this afternoon. Okay, so if you do want to donate, go ahead and come back and donate. I'll give you some personal cards later. All right, thank you so much for donating. I appreciate it. I hope I see you guys later. This is Bluehillt Tarot, and thank you so much for stopping. There are sun signs in this session, and there will be more later. Okay. Bye. Bye, Jillian. Hugs.